Hello everybody. In this video I'm going to show you how I turn these brush handles and these brush handles with ML of course in the bottom, and how I accidentally do these types of brush handles. You can see the similarities. This part is not there. And we're going to see why I sometimes get these brush handles. It's an error, but still, when I do a failure, it's not a failure, it's another design instead. I have to think, don't discard if something goes wrong, use it and do something positive thing about it. So this is video actually where I'm showing how I turn this from these blanks. I first do these blanks, so it's not fun to watch that, but that's something you have to do. As I told you in the first video, I do lots of blanks because now the blanks are ready with the holes and everything just to start to turn. So now it's much easier to, starting to turn these brush handles. And sometimes something happens with this. It became like this. You're going to see it in the video. So I hope you enjoy this video too. This video number 2 in this series. Yeah, let's start the video and see what you think about it. It's a lot of small clips. I try to film as much as possible, and some videos are long, so I try to speed it up a little bit. You're gonna see it in this video, but as you know, I'm not a professional YouTuber, I'm not a professional filmer, I'm not a professional at anything. I think this is fun, and that's the reason why I do it, and I enjoy doing it because I learn new things all the time. So let's see the video, and I hope you like it. I hope you like what you see. So see you so long. Bye for my, and let's start this turning thing. I'm going to show you how I turn this front Strömberg design brush handle. See the measurement here is 76. Put markings from that end to 76. Then I measure this part here from that end to that, approximately 30 millimeters. So that's 30 to that markings, and that markings here is something 1920, something like that, and there is 1920 something. This is just guidelines that I use. I put that there, and sorry. When I going to take a measurement here, 26, and I have to get this to 26 millimeters, and thinking of where this is going to be right there. Okay. Almost. forgot, I want to take the measurement here first. God. Yeah, something like that. As you see now, it's a little bit peakier here, but when I grind it with sandpaper, it's gonna get better shape. So this is the first step I do. This is another one I did. I haven't sandpapered this one either. It's a little bit shorter maybe. As you can see, the measurement is not always the same. But so far, this is ready to sandpaper and maybe some more finishing touch to it. So, but that will be on the next video. Gonna turn a MLS shaving brush, my own first brush I did. I'm using some measurements here. This length is about 675 millimeters, something from that to that end. Then there is 10 millimeters between these two markings, the length between these, but 10 millimeters from that to the end, that's 10 millimeters here, and that between those two lines we have a line here, so we got the middle of this barrel part, or whatever you want to call it. So I have just done those markings. Then I'm going to show you how I'm lathering this. As you can see, starting to look like my brush. It's too thick here. I think I have to grind a little bit here, and that's a little smaller here. So a little bit more work on it, then it's finished. Kurze Zwiebeln. Took too much here, so it's actually so I have to do a new one. But I did another one just before you came. It looked like this. I hope this will hold. I took too much in the small corner here, so that broke. It happens to me before. But this one can be the half brush I had done sometimes, so it's not a waste. I have to turn a little bit more and then it's going to be finished. So that's the so far I've done these three, or 3.5. So we shall see. I'm just going to keep on turning some more, and then I'm going to take some sandpaper, going to put them up again in this layer machine like this,
put on the slowest on the machine, and when it turns I'm gonna use sandpaper and sandpaper it. So you're gonna see photos of that then later. When I turn these, I'm gonna sandpaper them. 120 paper, 240 and 400 grit paper. That's what I use. I turn this to the lowest. I think that's enough, and then the 400 paper. I think this is enough. I'm gonna take this part away. It doesn't look so pretty. Without taking this part away, I can't put it up there anymore. So I just break this like that. Then I have to this machine to something like that, so it fits right on the paint surface. I did sandpaper another one before, so now they look like this, and almost finished. And sandpaper a little bit more around these corners here, so they get nice and even. Gonna sandpaper more here, so they are more flatter and looks prettier. And then I'm gonna brand them. When they are brand with that branding tool, I don't know what it's called, but when there's my initials on it, I'm gonna clear coat them and then put a knot on them. So far we have these two finished.